Hi everyone, this is Derek, and I'm with Michael Johnson right now, who just won. And first thing I have to say is you're in a really interesting situation because everyone got to see your progress, you know. And going into this fight, I just thought, hey, he's probably going to wrestle him because that's what everyone saw for the longest time on the show. You did none of that. You're circling left and right. Your movement was crazy. Where did you pick all that up at?
You know, it just came to me. You know, as everybody knows, I played football in college, and you know, that's what I was really good at before I got into fighting. So I was like, you know, I just need to use my footwork, my movement, and side to side. I've been really watching a lot of like old Tyson clips, and you know, Muhammad Ali, and just using their footwork. And with my striking coach Henry Hoof, you know, he really teaches me a lot of head movement and all the movements, just the little things that make a huge difference. And that was a big part in Shane, too. As long as I knew I didn't set my feet, he couldn't get a clean shot on me to take me down, you know, and I think it showed in the fight.
Oh, absolutely. You easily won the first round, easily won the second. Now, were you getting lazy or tired from all your movement? Because no offense, but it looked like you slowly started leaving little holes, and then he just jumped on that quick hole. Was that tired or just, I'm winning, there's no way about
it? You definitely can't take off a round. You know, there's no such thing. If you take off a round and you think you're losing, you end up, you know, or you think you're winning, you end up losing or getting knocked out. And I think that showed in his fight against Thiago Tavares, where Thiago was beating him, he got lazy, and Shane ended up knocking him out. That was playing in the back of my head. It was just one of the things where I thought I was okay to rest a little bit with the takedown, and then he got it real quick and jumped on my back. But, you know, I stayed calm. I stayed patient. I did what I needed to do. I fought the hands, and, you know, I ended up on top and finished the fight.
Now, can you tell me about your hand defense? Because that alone was crazy, too. Most people go out from that. Most people will get a choke sunk in on them. How? How did you get out of that?
Man, my jiu-jitsu coach, Flavius, all I could hear is in the back of my head and from the corner, you know, bridge, fight the hands, over and over again. It's something we worked on so much. And as long as I kept my neck tucked, and he can't find a choke if I got his hands. You know, I got to find his hands. He's real good at chokes. He's a real strong wrestler, so I knew, you know, that is the key. He's not going to do anything with the body lock. The only way he can finish his fight is choking me. So that was my main focus in that position.
Did you know going into round 3 you had run into, or were you still up in the air about it?
Yeah, I knew I had it, but at the same time, like I said, you never can get too comfortable. You know, it's been some kind of lackluster decisions with the judges in previous fights, and you never know what they see. But, you know, I stuffed his takedowns in the first and second round, and I got one of my own. And, you know, I was confident going into the third round that I had it in the bag.
Now you have your wrestling, you have your jiu-jitsu defense, and you have your lateral movement. What else do you think you personally have to work on? Like, looking back at this fight, where do you think this is what I could do better, this is what I should improve, this is where I'm good?
You know, I can get a little bit more head movement, a lot more power, and just going in there and, you know, progressing. I'm going to go back and watch the tape, and I'm back in the gym next week working on the little things. And, you know, me and my coaches are going to sit down and say, hey, you did this great, but we need to work on this. So let's get to work and, you know, on to the next guy. So,
is that the only amount of time you take off is 1 week?
For this one, yeah. You know, it's weird. I'm kind of like backwards, you know. I get a win, I'm like, okay, yeah, everybody takes a vacation. No, you know, I'm in no position to take a vacation. It's too many guys progressing in this sport so fast, so there's no time for rest for me.
Okay. Now, at the very end, you said, pay me in bubblegum. What? It got mixed up, and then Joe Gordon was like, all right, what happened? What were you saying?
It's a huge Trident Layers joke. You know, I'm not pushing for any sponsorship or anything like that. You know, I just thought it was funny. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the commercials, but like it's a babysitter and the kids pay this cafeteria lady. They go, oh, is it okay if I pay you in Trident Layers? And they get a huge smile on their face. You got the dishwasher in the back with a pouty face saying, oh, nobody ever pays me in gum, you know, and he's getting mad about it. So I wanted to throw it out, you know, ease this pay situation because people are complaining for no reason, man. I mean, I made peanuts, you know, before I got to the UFC. I'm comfortable with my living now, and, you know, people are just heads are in the wrong positions right now, you know, so it was just something to ease it up, you know.
Well, thank you for being a fighter first, and great fight, man. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Michael.